Hello everybody, so this is the in-depth review of the Gen 3 Fossil Q smartwatch. Recently did a video on this, just kind of going over the basics, unboxing, first impressions kind of thing. So today I kind of wanted to just go through it in depth with you as I'm doing this right now, learning it. So first thing I want to start with is everything on the outside when you go in. So one of the cool things is when it's off, it actually had this kind of like when you lay it down sort of look. Basically all it does is have a sort of display just telling you the time. This is the same thing that it has when you're actually charging the device, but it's just kind of a cool little thing, like if you're looking at your watch off to the side and it's not on you. But when you lift it, I have gestures on to where it'll turn on and actually show the display. So if you saw that, it actually switched from just the time like that to like this, and it actually brings up everything, which is pretty cool. Opening up the device, you have all the apps that you would need, and I know you can go into Google Play and add more. So I haven't done anything with customizing it specifically to me, but we'll just kind of go through a couple. If you go into settings, you've got your normal display for brightness, watch face, font size, stuff like that. You got sound and display, anything from music. If you have an alarm that goes off, if someone calls you, it'll go off. And a couple of cool things, you can actually hear it wherever you put it. And so there's nothing wrong with the speakers, obviously, since there's only this little side. If it was covered up, like maybe if your arm was like this, it would cover up the sound. But I mean, other than that, you really don't need it. I would just keep it on vibrate. So anytime that someone calls you, you can actually just get a sort of, if you can hear that, the vibration. So I would just do it that if someone was calling you or you got a notification, that would be the best way, just so it doesn't interrupt anyone that was maybe talking to you, or if you're in like a quiet place. Other than that, you got do not disturb, which is pretty cool. I set it to let me know in case there's an event, if I do have do not disturb on. You can also have different types of notifications show. So if you want normal, it'll just show for 5 seconds. If you do it on high, it'll just show until you put it away. And then off if you want that clean look. Apps just kind of runs through your system apps. Don't really want to go through that, but just kind of random stuff in the actual device. And then gestures is really cool. So the tilt to wake is what I have on. That's when you lift it up and it'll kind of just turn on to show you what's going on. This is what a lot of phones have. You can turn that on iPhones, I know for sure. Samsung has that. I bet Google has it now because it's in their actual watches. Wrist gestures, I haven't done that yet, but I know it's if you do something specific with your wrist, it'll launch an app, or you can set it to do kind of what you want it to. Connectivity, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, the basic stuff. See this one. This one's pretty cool. This is like a talk back. It can actually just talk back to you if you what does it say? Blindness and low vision. Pretty fun stuff. You can do all your Google accounts. So currently I just have my own personal. I might add my work and my school account. That'd be kind of cool. I'm gonna figure out a way to combine all the calendars. I think that would be a lot more convenient for me. But just for now, I just did my personal. Then I know you can do certain things for your hardware buttons. So if you do the top right, it launches the Fossil Q app on your phone. That'll be pretty fun. Bottom right is Play Store. I think I'm going to change that. I'll do like maybe like play music, take picture kind of thing. I know that's kind of lazy, but that's the point of these things, right? Okay Google detection, that's where if you just say okay Google, the thing will take you to the Google Assistant. You can ask it whatever. Then I know you can have screen lock if you wanted that, if you ever lost it. I might do that, but we'll see. It might get kind of annoying. Then lastly, it's just kind of stuff for your actual device. So, power off, restart, disconnect, reset, date and time. So I might do that in the 24-hour format. That's pretty fun. I like that. Yeah, so those are the apps. When you want to exit out, you just press the big crown again. And then like I showed in my other video, if you swipe in any direction, you can see your steps, your movement. I think you could do water as well. If you swipe to the right, you get Google Assistant. Up, you get your notifications. So I got a couple texts, and then you go up, and then this is where we started. So if you press this, this is battery saver mode. We've got, I guess, what is this, ringer? Oh, no, let's not do that. Let's see what else we got. Airplane mode, do not disturb, turn off your watch, and then normal settings. And I know when you're actually in the watch, if you swipe up in different directions, there's stuff. So if I go up like this, I guess they updated it, never mind. Well, yeah, so when you go into the watch, this is back. And then if you go into anything, you can just kind of switch out. So there you go. You got a couple little fun games. But other than that, that's pretty much it. If there's anything else you'd like to know about it, you can check up on reviews online. I know there's a lot of in-depth reviews that go further than you actually need. This is kind of like more of a startup guide. But yeah, I'm really excited to see where this takes over the next month. So thank you.